Every Chicago Fire character who transitioned between departments. In the high-pressure world of Chicago's Firehouse 51, characters don't just face blazing buildings and medical emergencies. They navigate profound professional transformations that reshape their careers and identities. Since 2012, NBC's Chicago Fire has showcased numerous characters who've transitioned between departments, demonstrating the fluid nature of emergency services and the growth opportunities within the Chicago Fire Department. These career shifts often mirror personal evolution, as characters follow new passions, overcome obstacles, or respond to departmental needs. The transitions range from paramedics becoming firefighters to established veterans moving into leadership roles, with some developing specialized skills or programs. Each shift represents more than a change in uniform or responsibility. It shows a character embracing new challenges while applying their existing knowledge in fresh contexts. These professional evolutions have become some of the most compelling storylines in the One Chicago universe, giving characters added dimensions while highlighting the interconnected nature of emergency services. Her journey began when she pursued her firefighter certification, driven by her desire to do more in emergency situations and challenge herself professionally. This transition represented Dawson's determination to push boundaries in a predominantly male profession. Dawson's path wasn't smooth. She struggled through academy training and initially failed her physical test due to her height disadvantage on the wall climb. After earning her badge, she joined Truck 81 under Casey, creating professional complications in their romantic relationship. Eventually, Dawson returned to her paramedic role before leaving Chicago for relief work in Puerto Rico. But her time as a firefighter showcased her remarkable adaptability and courage against both institutional and physical challenges. After years as a veteran firefighter, Herman finally achieved his lieutenant's bars after multiple attempts at the exam. His promotion recognized not just his technical skills, but his innate leadership abilities that had been evident in his mentorship of younger firefighters throughout the series. Taking charge of Engine 51 marked a new chapter for Herman, who had to adjust to formal leadership after years of being the firehouse's unofficial emotional center. His transition challenged him to balance his familiar blue-collar sensibility with the demands of rank and command, occasionally creating tension with longtime colleagues. His storyline resonated with many viewers who understood the complex dynamics of being promoted within a tight-knit team where you were once just one of the crew. In Season 11, Sevre discovered an aptitude for arson investigation that echoed his late father Benny's talents in the field. His transition wasn't a complete department switch, but rather an additional specialization that broadened his professional toolkit, while allowing him to remain Squad 3's lieutenant. This pivot brought Sevre into more analytical and detective-like scenarios, working to uncover the causes behind suspicious fires rather than just fighting them. His time with OFI highlighted his intelligence and attention to detail, aspects previously overshadowed by his daring rescue abilities. The storyline also created natural crossover opportunities with Chicago PD, as arson cases often involved criminal elements requiring police collaboration. Initially joining as a candidate firefighter with dreams of making squad like his late father, Mills temporarily achieved that goal before an injury forced him to reconsider his path. A medical issue affecting his lungs led to his reassignment to Ambulance 61 as a paramedic, where he excelled despite it not being his first choice. Mills' flexibility proved invaluable to Firehouse 51, as he became one of the rare members comfortable in both firefighting and medical capacities. After regaining medical clearance, Mills had the opportunity to return to squad, but ultimately chose to leave the CFT entirely to join his family's restaurant business in North Carolina. His journey demonstrated how careers in emergency services can take unexpected turns, requiring adaptability and the ability to find purpose in different roles. Initially joining temporarily, Mikami proved her medical expertise and leadership capabilities, eventually earning permanent status, and then promotion to Pi C following Sylvie Brett's departure. This transition placed her in charge of the ambulance and responsible for training and supervising her partner. The promotion required Mikami to shoulder greater responsibility for patient care decisions and lead, rather than support during emergency responses. Her new role tested her confidence and judgment under pressure, especially in challenging cases where the right medical choice wasn't always clear. The storyline highlighted the career ladder within the paramedic service and the increased accountability that comes with advancement from partner to lead paramedic. Throughout the series, Bowden embodied steadfast leadership at Firehouse 51, guiding his team through countless emergencies and personal challenges. His promotion in Season 12 acknowledged his administrative talents and vision for the department's future. The transition required Bowden to step away from daily operations at his beloved Firehouse 51, trading hands-on leadership for policymaking and broader departmental oversight. This bittersweet advancement allowed him to influence the entire CFD while creating narrative space for new leadership dynamics at 51. Bowden's story explored the challenge many experienced professionals face: balancing career advancement with attachment to the roles and relationships that defined their careers. The Girls on Fire side project became a defining aspect of her character, showcasing her commitment to diversifying the department and mentoring the next generation. The program reflected kids' recognition of her status as a role model and her desire to make firefighting more accessible to young women. The Move to Program creator pushed KID to develop new skills in education, administration, and community outreach, areas quite different from the emergency response work of her daily duties. Her success with Girls on Fire bolstered her credibility as she pursued her lieutenant's exam, demonstrating her capacity for leadership beyond emergency scenes. The storyline highlighted how fire department careers can expand beyond traditional roles to include community engagement and recruitment initiatives. Carver's transition from talented but troubled academy cadet to respected member of Truck 81 involved overcoming both professional suspicion and personal demons. Carver's integration into the tight-knit firehouse required him to prove his capabilities while addressing his reputation for attitude problems. Over time, Carver's excellent instincts as a firefighter helped him gain acceptance, though his personal growth came more gradually. His arc explored how past conflicts and reputation can follow a firefighter throughout their career, requiring consistent effort to overcome. The storyline highlighted both the small world of firefighting, where reputations travel quickly, and the possibility of professional redemption through reliable performance and gradual trust building with new colleagues. In the heart of Chicago, Firehouse 51 doesn't just house firefighters. It harbors warriors who've braved flames, bullets, and heartbreak. Over the years, several of these heroes found themselves not just running into burning buildings, but crossing department lines, some stepping into the world of the Chicago PD, or the fast-paced chaos of Chicago Med. Whether it was ambition, circumstance, or the magnetic pull of duty, these transitions redefined the city's emergency response landscape and deepened the shared universe we know as One Chicago. 1. Gabriella "Gabby" Dawson, paramedic to firefighter and beyond. Gabby Dawson was never one to sit still. When she first stepped into Firehouse 51, it was as a tough-as-nails paramedic, riding alongside Leslie Shea. But Gabby's fire ran deeper. She felt the call of the fireground, the action, the risk, the adrenaline. Despite objections from her on-again, Off again loved Matt Casey. Gabby pursued firefighter training and earned her spot on Truck 81. Her journey between departments was one of passion and grit. She didn't just shift jobs, she blazed a new path for women in the CFT. And even when she returned to paramedicine, her dual experience made her one of 51's most versatile players. Eventually, she followed her heart to Puerto Rico, but her legacy of crossing boundaries remained etched in 51's walls. 2. Kevin Atwater, a beat cop who never forgot Firehouse 51. Before he became a detective with Chicago PD, Kevin Atwater made a memorable appearance at Firehouse 51, showcasing his natural sense of duty. Though his primary beat was always law enforcement, his early interactions with the CFT, especially with Mouch and Bowden, helped plant the seeds of the One Chicago crossover universe. Atwater's empathy and deep community ties made him a bridge between the PD and CFD worlds. He understood the cost of service, whether it meant facing down criminals or pulling someone out of a burning wreck.